Okay, so we're on day 5. We're pretty much buttoned out the exterior wall. We just have some flashing to fix. We got to take that flashing out, put up there temporarily, and put some ice shield under it and reflash it, and button up the roof line. Then we're ready to move inside. We're going to do some wiring, insulation, and some drywall stuff. Alright, so what we're doing now is we need to take off some of the old strapping that the previous owner had put in here so we can snake some electrical wires up and through the ceiling down. We're gonna make a chaseway for it. Right, so what we're doing now is we're adding a couple of electrical boxes. We only had one in the middle of the wall before, and kind of wanted to add a couple extra ones on the ends for some end tables later if we wanted to do that. And I'll just add the option for us to have some outlets, right, Rob?
Yep.
So I've got 4 2x4s right here, and I'm gonna go through these with one of those paddle bits from Harbor Freight and an extension. The other one went through like nothing. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this one in 2 shots. I'm going to...
Did that extension work?
Yeah, it did work. Let's start with this.
I like it.
Just a bit. And we're gonna get so far. And then I'll have to put an extension on it. Alright, I got a hammer drill here because it's shorter than my regular drill, and I needed to shorten this to fit in between the studs here. So I'm gonna let it rip. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put one of these extensions on there for the drill bit, and I'm going to hook on to here. It's like we're drilling for oil. We're going through. And we're through. Yeah, it did work out pretty good. I can just grab it from the other side, and it's going to be hot, so that's all we need to do. All right, so Rob's putting my outside light back so we can see what the heck we're doing coming in and out at night, right?
Yeah.
So originally we had a big hole there for a box, so all we really need is a little hole, and worming the wire through. And on the other side of it, well, we're going to put a box in there. And, all right, so we're messing around with this. Rob's got a new box on the inside. So we'll put a box back the way it was earlier before we took the wall out. And that way, if we need to have a swap the light out, we can do that pretty easily. It'll be all set. Fun with wiring. Here we come, right, Rob?
I hate wiring.
I don't mind wiring. So Rob and I are rerouting some wire, and we're going to go up above the door where some of the other wire is. Come through a notch right there. We're going to notch some of this wood and bring it down behind the studs and rewire it that way. This was wired a long time ago, and it wasn't really the best way to go around stuff. So we're going to fix it and make it right. So right now we get the flashing off the roof, the old stuff, and that was kind of a pain. We had to get under the shingles, right, Rob, to get all the old roof nails out. So we make it a piece of flashing to go up against the old flashing in that corner?
Yeah.
Yeah?
See what happens.
Yeah, so we gotta go after this piece right there, right against the house. So that's what we're up to next. But we're waiting for a warm day to tackle this, so that the shingles on the house would be flexible. So we gotta get all this old stuff out of there. We can't do it when it's real cold out. So this is what we're battling now. Good. All right, I think all those nail heads are all sealed up. All right, it's Sunday morning. Rob and I were out here half the day yesterday. We got a 60-degree day. We were able to tackle this roof. We had to mess around with the roof and shingles.
I had to do that on a warm day because I had to pull some nails out of them, put the flashing underneath, and button up some stuff out here. So yesterday we were able to put some flashing right there on that roof line, and we were able to get that all put down and tacked on, and it came out really good. And then put the light back, and then Rob climbed out the window and put a piece of PVC trim right there halfway up the roof line because that was all rotted out. So now that it's plastic, it won't rot again. And came under here, and we put some molding along the top. So I'll paint this all white and then put our light back. Got to punch a hole in the siding to do that. And now it's time to get back inside and do some stuff in there. So this door is a fiberglass door I bought at Home Depot. The door jam's a fiberglass, the door is fiberglass. And hopefully it'll last a lot longer than the other door did. And new construction windows that I bought at Home Depot as well. And I'm gonna do a little bit outside. I gotta caulk around the windows a little bit. Haven't done that yet, but I'll get to it pretty soon. And we're just trying to beat the weather out here. So yesterday we tidied up the wire. We were able to reroute some of the wire up the top along with some wire that had been there previously, and took some slack out of the wire. There's a lot of extra wire and things weren't wired the best. And started sheetrocking yesterday, put some insulation in. We added a couple more sockets in the wall here. We tossed them in there. There used to just be one in the middle. And we put another one down here at the end. And should be a lot more warmer in here now. So for today, we're going to keep on going with the sheetrock. We get some sheetrock to cut, and then hopefully we can start taping and mudding and get this room back together. It should be a lot warmer in here. There's no draft coming out of the door anymore. The old door was so drafty, like every winter there was a lot of cold air coming through it, but not anymore. It seals really nice. Rob is cutting out the outlet holes, right, Rob?
Yep.
So got this wall pretty much sheetrocked. We got one more piece to put in place, and then we can start mudding and everything. But actually, we're gonna be closing up that window too, so that we can hang a TV in there. Thing works the bomb.
Yeah, it does.
There's one hole for the outlet. 2 more to go. Rob, how you making out with the mud?
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Working out.
Yeah, we got all these spots got to hit.
You're gonna make a big old mess.
Yeah. So far, get this wall sheetrocked, hitting some of these screw heads, and then gonna tackle this opening right here and get that addressed, close that up. Take this old trim off. This used to be a window on the outside of the house before the people before us put this addition on. So we're gonna cover this up and fill it in. I'll be able to put a TV there. Rob just built this frame to fit in there, and our shelving's right there. So we're gonna make a back on this, and we're gonna have to position our TV bracket to drill into those shelves. So we just got some of our shelving in, and we got some plywood on the back of that. We're gonna paint that, and I'll wallpaper it. We'll do one of the two. All right, yeah, the sheetrock fits pretty good in there, Rob. So you just need to zap it in with some screws, tape it off, mud it. I think it'll look pretty good. So we got the sheetrock all up, started mudding the wall, and I gotta put a couple more skim coats of mud on. Started going around where the window was, and I'll get that all smoothed out, sanded out, and we're gonna keep chugging away here, but come a long way in the last couple weekends. So that's gonna be it for this episode. Stay tuned for more craziness next weekend.